So it is Masters Week, the best week of the year. I'm out here on the practice ground here at St Anne's Old Links. It's clear, but it is freezing cold. I've got about 8 layers on under here. I do have my Masters t-shirt on though. I'm going to give you a few simple tips today. Hit the ball higher, certainly with your driver, and stop shanking your wedges. If you're struggling with them two things, you might want to keep watching this. So I am going to be demonstrating a few shots with my fantastic new clubs, courtesy of TaylorMade. And as you can see, they are absolutely stunning. I'm going to hit a few drivers first of all. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how to get the ball a little bit higher off the tee. Now, whilst you're watching the golf at Augusta, you'll notice these players nowadays are bombing it nice and high. So there's a few simple reasons why. One, they might have the setting on the bottom of their club with the weight towards the back. That'll give you a higher launch. They also might have changed the loft of their club. This is 9 degrees. You could use something like a 10.5 degree club, or even alter your 9 degree driver, turn it in to add loft to it, which you can do with a lot of clubs these days, and get it up to 10 or 11 degrees. However, just remember, if you're going to alter the loft of your driver upwards, it's going to turn the face in and it will shut the blade a bit. It'll point less. You're more likely to hit this high draw. If you're struggling with a low fade, add loft to your club, you'll hit a high draw. But there's a few other things as well. So really important that you get the T-peg height right. As you notice on the white ball there, I've got the T-peg quite low. I'm not going to hit the ball too high unless I get a good downward blow with loads of loft on it to spin it up in the air. It's not ideal to get that ball up in the air. The second ball, this yellow ball here, I've got it teed up towards the top of the club. The ideal place to hit this driver is somewhere around there, high toe. That gives the high launch, low spin, and gets that ball going. Again, these are tips to find some more yardage, or certainly to get the ball up in the air and launch it like the Tour Pros will be at Augusta. With your ball position, I'd like to encourage you to have it more towards the front foot. That allows you to hit on the upswing, again adding loft to the ball. Launching at around about 14 or 15 degrees is ideal with a 2000 spin. Now, if you don't know about those numbers, spend some time in the studio here or down at the academy with our coaches, or go and see your PGA Pro and learn a bit about your spin and launch numbers with your driver. So I'm looking to launch it up in the air. So if I was to put the ball forward with the low down ball, the first ball, as I come to hit it, I'm going to be above the ball impact. I'll thin it, it'll run along the ground. You know when you've got the ball too far forward because you're going to top it. It'll be a flat top, horrible shot. Not only will I have the ball forward in my stance, so it's just inside my left instep, but I'm also going to just tilt my spine back a little bit. So this is my normal spine position, and that's not going to help me hit up on the ball. If I just tilt my spine back a little bit, you'll see this, and again, look out for it this week whilst you're watching the Masters. Just a little degree or two tilt spine back, making sure the weight stays even, so I don't want to lean back onto my right foot. Just going to have a little tilt backwards, and then from there, as I hit it, making sure I keep my head behind the ball. The weight still transfers through, but then through impact, I'm sweeping and hitting up into the air. It is as simple as that. Let's give this a go. So you can, first of all, add loft to the club, that's important. Also, you can move the weight to the back of the club if you've got movable weight technology in your driver. Ball position quite high T-peg and more towards your front foot. And then as you're hitting it, make sure you hit on the up, if you like, presenting more loft to the club, little spine tilt backwards, and away you go. And that is a rainbow shot. I'll take that all day long. So that's nice and high up over the trees. If I was to do that with this low down ball, okay, all those things but the T-peg too low, you know what's going to happen here. A flat top, and that's gone 30-40 yards. I mean, it's straight, but that's about it. So be careful how high you're teeing the ball when you're playing that shot. So here at St Anne's Old Links this week, we've got our Masters medal on Saturday. We've got our Masters draw, which has been completed. Check your player out if you've entered that. We're also doing our money back Masters Madness with Mollywood. Spend anything above £100 in either store here at St Anne's Old Links or at Lytham Golf Academy up until Thursday afternoon at 4 o'clock. And if Mollywood, if Tommy Fleetwood or Frankie Molinari win the Masters, I'll give you your money back. Simple as that. We've got quite a few people taking us up on this. We will be watching intently on Sunday night just to see how much money I've got to give back. Here on last Saturday, we had our singles day for the first handicap qualifying competition of the year. First place was Keith Riley with 41 points. Second place, good pal of mine, Noel Sampson, Captain Noel, with 39 points. Great score. Unfortunately for Noel, he's now back on the ship, so he's just found form and then goes back and spends his time on a ship off the coast of Nigeria for the next 4 weeks. But great to see him playing so well. And then Stuart Hamilton in third place on 38 points. Well done, guys. This weekend it is a medal competition. Last week it was Stableford. The course is playing nicely. I've been out a few times and it looks great. Greg's still not quite happy yet with the condition of the ferries because we still need a bit more growth, and these temperatures are not helping. Yes, it's dry, but that is not good enough. We need probably about 5 or 6 more degrees warmer overnight to get that ground temperature up to help the grass grow. Okay, I did promise I'd give you a little help with your pitching. So just a question I've been asked quite a lot lately. A lot of members seem to be struggling with the dreaded shank. I know lots of people don't like to say it, but the shank with shorter clubs. And certainly, and I see it happening quite a lot from 100 yards and in, when you're not quite committing to a shot. Now, a full swing, nice body rotation, nice hip clearance, and then the hands will just turn that club over or just release the club. By all means, that is a normal golf swing, and you won't have much struggle shanking it with that swing. However, it's the 60-70 yard shot that seems to be troubling a lot of people. Andy Charnock, I know you mentioned it this week, and a quick 2-minute chat and he's fixed already. And the reason being, as you're playing these sort of 3/4 shots, you're holding that blade a little bit more open, you're not committing to the shot, which presents the hosel to the ball. We don't want to do that. That's what causes the shank. So if as I play it, I'm just going to make sure that was a flat pin. We'll forget about that one. So as I play this pitch here, I'm going to allow my hands to just release. There you go. Turn the blade over. After 2 goes, turn the blade over a little bit, allow that blade to score up. If I don't, and just come in a bit passive and maybe not quite commit to the pitch, not quite commit to the shot because it's a shorter distance, end up following through a bit weak, that hosel will push in, and sure enough, there's that shank. We don't want to hit that. I didn't commit to it, I didn't release my hands. Let's get that out of the head. It's not a good skill to be able to hit a shank on cue, that's for sure. So to make sure I get out of that, as I come through the ball, I'm just going to allow that toe to just release over. As soon as it does that, as soon as the hosel comes in like that, you're in trouble. If the toe comes past the hosel, it will actually square the blade up and you're protecting yourself from that shank. So just allow, there you go, a little bit more rotation with the club. Well, that's about it from me this week. Enjoy your golf this weekend. If you do subscribe to the channel, thank you very much. If you don't, hit the subscribe button and obviously the notifications bell so you don't miss out. The team at Lytham Golf Academy are having a great time at the moment. The new top tray system is proving very popular. Don't forget, we're giving away a holiday to Portugal 5-star hotel in association with Glencore Golf. Take our nearest the pin challenge. It's a 123 yard shot. If you lead it by the end of April, we're going to give you this 5-star holiday for 2 people, 3 nights, 2 rounds of golf in Portugal at Monterey Resort. Also, each week we do weekly prizes. It is $3.20. You just need to rent the Top Tracer Bay, £5 for an hour, which is not bad at all. If there's 2 or 3 of you, it splits even more. Hit some balls, log in, use the app, download the app if you haven't, and go and have a bit of fun on the Top Tracer system. Get some great reviews as well, and tell me what you think about all the changes we've made, both at Lytham Golf Academy and here at St Hans Old Links, because we are making changes in the studio and the shop here as well. Like I say, that's about it from me. Hope you've kept up. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you all soon.